it's Dr. Stephanie here, and today I would like to speak to you about Network Spinal Analysis, NSA. And first, I want to congratulate you for being in the top 5% of the population that actually is committed to their own personal growth and taking their healing and health into their own hands. Network Spinal Analysis is a cutting-edge approach to health and wellness with incredible results. And I haven't witnessed in my 8 years of practice and touching thousands of spines a person who hasn't benefited in some way from this care. And most people have dramatic changes over time that really put their life on the trajectory that they were meant to be on. So what's technically involved here with network spinal analysis that you need to be aware of in your first few weeks of care? The first thing that you need to be aware of is called the respiratory wave. That basically is a breath movement wave that moves from the tailbone of your spine all the way up to your skull, so that all 24 vertebrae, 26 movable parts, start to rock and undulate like a wave through their proper range of motion. When this is happening, your vital organ, the spinal cord that lives inside that spinal canal, starts to get massaged and rebooted. Kind of like a computer. When you clear the cache, everything can reorganize, and there's a lot more clarity and consistency than when you have all these open files everywhere, right? So that's what we're kind of doing with the respiratory wave, is we're getting it to move through the whole spine, kind of clearing the gunk out of the way and holding on to and compressing what you really want to hold on to, what you really need for your life. The other benefits of this respiratory wave is they help you be relaxed. We can all use a little more relaxation in our life, right? They help you be calm. They help you feel lighter, so your body doesn't feel so heavy and tired, like you're just dragging it around every day. You feel lighter. You feel more flexible. So those places that have been aching because you've been stiff and sitting in the wrong position, or holding your body in ways that aren't congruent with health, those areas are going to start to move and the muscles are going to start to open and stretch, and you will become more flexible in so many ways, not just in your body. You also are going to have a better ability to respond to stress. Stress is going to come in. Stress is part of our daily life. Stress will come into you, and you'll be able to respond to it in a way that is really promoting wellness versus dis-ease. Okay? The other thing you'll notice is you'll be sleeping a lot better. When there isn't stress in your spine, in your nervous system, your body can rest. Do you remember from high school health classes, there was this thing called the autonomic nervous system? Well, that's made of two parts: the sympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system is all about fight or flight. It's like something happens and boom, your spine has to bend to be able to have enough energy to create adrenaline and cortisol and all those stress hormones to kind of get you going, right? Because your brain thinks that you're in some sort of danger. What happens is we don't write that wrong, and so your body stays in this repetitive like fight or flight response for way too long. So that's one thing that we're going to be shifting with that respiratory wave. The other thing that shifts is, since you're not in sympathetic so much, your parasympathetic nervous system can start to upgrade. When that happens, your body is really working on resting, digesting, and healing. So at night, when you're sleeping, your body is going to look around with your brain, and it's going to look for cells that are sick or cancerous, and it's going to start to slough them off, because that is what your body does when it's healthy. It looks around for things that are not healthy, and it gets rid of them and starts promoting things in your body that promote health. Awesome. So that's one major thing that is going to shift in you, is that shift from sympathetic fight or flight to parasympathetic, where you're really thriving. The other thing is you're going to get a lot more oxygen to all of your cells, oxygen to all of your organs. Oxygen in the body helps you to heal. It's necessary. Also, off of every single one of those vertebrae are nerves that go out to your organs. So your brain communicates through your spinal cord to your heart, to your liver, to your gallbladder, to your kidneys, and all of that happens through this complex neural network. When the wave starts to move through your spine, it massages the spinal cord. Then those nerves get new information coming out to the organs, and from the organs back up to the brain. So every organ in your body will start to work a lot better. The other thing that you are going to be aware of in level 1 of care when you first get started is this thing called a gateway. A gateway is an access point in your nervous system to where you have ease. So as we palpate your spine on each visit, we're going to look where is the spinal cord twisted and contracted, and along that contraction, where can we find the most ease? And we're going to connect with your system where there's ease. Because when we connect with it where there's ease, there's a greater ability to heal because your system is open. It says yes. When there's like a hardness or a lot of force into your system sometimes shuts down and says no. And so healing doesn't actually occur when that happens. The other thing that we're working on is something called adverse mechanical cord tension. It's a big fancy name for tension on your spinal cord based on your structure. So the structure of your body, which is you can see through your posture mostly, is pulling on your spinal cord and making it work less efficiently. So then your body isn't functioning the way that it needs to function. And so when that's happening, we're going to be doing things with your feet. We're going to be doing things with your head, having you turn it side by side so we can see the behavior of your spinal cord and where we're going to address that adverse mechanical cord tension, freeing it and freeing your vital life force to keep you healthy. The other thing that we're going to be working on is something called levels of care. In the first level of care, we call the season of Discover. In Discover, we're helping your nervous system rediscover health. And the next level of care is called Transform Care. In that level of care, we're going into deeper healing patterns, and we're freeing energy that's been stuck for a long time and liberating it so that you can transform not only your body, but your entire life. The next level of care is called Awaken Care, and in that level of care, we're sending a wave, the network wave, into your heart. And your heart actually is able to start moving and oscillating and in training with every organ system in your body. It's awesome. So, everyone starts in level 1. That's where you are, I presume. And I just want you to know that it isn't the treatment, it isn't the doctor, it isn't the magic pill that heals you. It's you that heals you. So if you cut yourself and we put a Band-Aid on your cut, it's not the Band-Aid that healed you. It's the amazingness of you. And when you come to Magnolia Wellness Center and you're under our care, that is what we're going to be revealing. The magic of you. We'll see you soon. Until next time, it's Dr. Stephanie.